Hey Chris, here's your weekly video. Only two quick announcements. One, remember that the incline is this coming Saturday, so there'll be no classes here at the gym. Come do the incline. We'll be down there by 8 o'clock. I think we have quite a few people coming. We'll hang out at the bottom of the incline until a little after 8 and kind of make sure everybody's there, and then we'll get started. Obviously, by the time we get to the top, some people get there before others. Everybody just kind of hangs out and waits for everybody to get to the top, cheers on the people as they come up the top. I know I'm gonna bring up some beer, so we can have some beer, even though it's only gonna be 9 o'clock in the morning. Who cares? You just climb like 2,000 steps or whatever it is. 2,000 feet of elevation change in less than a mile. It's a challenge. If you think, I've had some people ask me if they can do it. I think if you tackle the incline with the intention of, I'm just gonna get to the top. If I have to take breaks, and I have to take a lot of breaks, that's okay. I'm just gonna eventually get to the top. You can do it. There is a bailout about 2/3 of the way up or maybe halfway up that if you notice it kind of cuts off to the left and picks up the trail. So if you get there and you just know you're just not gonna do it, you can take the bailout. There is a false summit at the incline. You'll get going, go like, that's gotta be the top. You get up there and like, nope, that's not the top. You see another flight of steps to go back up to the actual top. But we're gonna do that at 8 a.m. It'll take an hour, maybe a little more than an hour for most everybody to get to the top. And then it takes a solid hour to get back down. It's a 3-mile switchback all the way back down to the parking lot. So it takes a good chunk of time. All in all, from the time you leave your car, you have to pay for parking and you take a shuttle up. By the time you leave your car and get back to your car, I would say plan on at least 3 hours to make sure you don't get any tickets and stuff like that. But that'll be April 29th. At 8 a.m. at the incline. Also on May 1st, so a week from Monday, we start the 800 gram challenge. I'm gonna start posting stuff on Facebook to give people an idea of what 800 grams is. As I record this, today my goal is to record all the vegetables I eat and fruits that I eat, and I'm gonna weigh them and kind of give you an idea of what 800 grams of fruits and vegetables looks like in a day. The intent of this is to hopefully get you to add fruits and vegetables to your diet. And one of the benefits of adding fruits and vegetables to your diet is that you might not have room on your plate or in your stomach for some of the junk because you're gonna fill up on better quality stuff. I am definitely a firm believer in that you cannot overeat fruits and vegetables. I always hesitate a little bit because if you eat just a ton of potatoes a day and that's all you eat, maybe that's gonna be, depends how you prepare it. But a potato is way better than bread, way better than Twinkies, obviously, way better than a lot of junk that we may or may not be eating. So if you eat 800 grams of fruits and vegetables, you'll eat some better quality food and hopefully learn some better habits. Maybe learn to like some fruit and vegetables that you didn't know you liked and come away with just a better overall way of eating. We're gonna do it for 2 months. If you get 800 grams of fruits and vegetables per day, you get 1 point for that day. If you do CrossFit here, you get 2 points, 1 point for each. Whoever has the most points at the end is gonna win. It's a $10 buy-in, it's a super cheap buy-in. And if you win, you get 70% of the pot, so you have a chance to win a good chunk of money. If you're somebody that comes to the CrossFit 4 or 5 days a week, you're already a leg up. Start hitting those fruits and vegetables and get yourself 10, 12, 14 points a week. You're gonna do pretty well. Open gym and barbell do not count. It has to be CrossFit. All right, I think that's good for announcements. I'm gonna go into the workouts really quick. Monday, we haven't done a pacing workout in a while. It's 4 sets. Each set has some bikes, some shoulder overs, some pull-ups, and some deadlifts. Light pull-ups, kind of on the heavier side, shoulder over, same weight barbell. But the goal is to increase your pace every time, which means to RX this, not only to do the workout as prescribed, as written, but there's 4 sets with 2 minutes rest between. Each set of the movements has to be faster. So go slower, like 70%, maybe do one at 75%, 80, 85%, something like that. But if you have one set that takes longer than the previous, there's no longer RX because you did not get faster. So we're gonna start, we've had a lot of people want to do progressions. Do something where we lift every week and try to get heavier and heavier and improve a lift. And it has been a while since we've done that. So we're gonna start by testing our front squat on Tuesday. We're gonna do a 1 rep max front squat on Tuesday. And then the following like 8 weeks are gonna be based on what you lift for the front squat. So if you can make it on Tuesday, make it. If you can't make it on Tuesday and you want to test your front squat some other time, please find some time, come to Open Gym and do your front squat back there and find a heavy front squat. Because all the work in the next 8 weeks on Tuesdays is going to be a percentage based on your 1 rep max. And then we're also going to do 5 minutes of max handstand push-ups. We're going to try to build some handstand push-up capacity over the next month as well. On Wednesday, we have 2 really nasty EMOMs. The first one, every minute of the minute, you have to do 3 thrusters, 4 box jumps, and 5 dumbbell power snatches every minute. We're going to rest 5 minutes, and the second one's going to be 3 power snatches and 6 box jump all the way overs every minute for 10 minutes. This one's going to hurt. Thursday, thanks to Grace Davis, she wanted to do burpee box jumps, so we're doing burpee box jumps on Thursday. Thanks, Grace. Teams of 2, you can do 150 burpee box jumps. But while you're doing 150 burpee box jumps, your partner's rowing 250 meters. You switch every time they get done with their 250 meter row. You're done when you do 150 total burpee box jumps as a team of 2. And then on Friday, we're going to end with some running. As it's written right now, there's 2 options. One, you're going to run 500 meters, the 500 meter route in less than 3 minutes, and whatever time is left, as many push-ups as you can do in the remainder of that time. It's going to go for 30 minutes, so 6 rounds. Your score is total number of push-ups. Option 2 right now is run to the stop sign and back. But a few Fridays ago, we did the stop sign and back, and it got pretty hectic with a lot of traffic. I mean, there's a lot of traffic in this parking lot to begin with, but on Fridays, there's even more traffic with the brewery and some other stuff going on. It's just a busy parking lot. So I'm going to try to find something where we go out that way. I'm going to try to find a 400 meter-ish, so 200 meters out, 200 meters back. I'm going to task a couple people that are really good at that stuff this week to see if they can find 200 meters there, 200 meters back, and we're going to run that way instead. So it might change a little bit, but the premise is still going to be the same. Every 3 minutes, run and max rep push-ups. One is a 500 meter run. The other is we're going to do about a 400 meter run. That's your weekend workouts. There should be some pretty intense ones in there, some pretty good ones in there. And I hope you enjoy your weekend. Have a good week, Crush.